May the fourth be with you. Going to start with that. A few things to talk about today, and we're going to go into value and money. We're going to talk about money today and monetizing on you and how your relationship is with money and all kinds of things that are coming through. But I want to start off with I'm getting asked to speak on Chiron and where Chiron is in your natal chart. If you go to your birth chart, I can even put a link in the description for, or look that up, to go through your chart. And if you're already aware of that, as we go into this, the Chiron is the wounded warrior. And the placement of that in your chart when you were born specifically is it's written in the stars, almost like what you're here to experience in a way that has the potential to wound you and cause you pain, so that you can learn to unlock the magic of the polar opposite through law of polarity, and then how that journey is your essential blueprint as your medicine and your magic and your value and your gift and your knowing and your talent and what you have to share with others in going through the fire to burn down into the ashes and rise as the phoenix, and how you can support others through that the blueprint, that framework that you have from your own lived experience in providing value to others. And through love giving, you are abundant and can monetize on that through your being you and getting paid to be you. And looking at these aspects along with your human design can essentially just bring awareness to what it is within you that is your unique magic from your unique journey, and how you can offer something or create something, be more of an artist, allow the expression of you to come out, to shine in your authentic expression and truth, and share your art and share your wisdom in connection with others somehow, and have that demonetized for you, and to have that come back to you monetarily and also in other ways that you may want to receive through connection, through inner fulfillment, through that being a reward in itself, and through your giving and the expression of you being you. And like the more you're you, the more you're filling up your own cup, and to have that spill into all areas of your wonderful, fabulous heaven and earth life. Are you with me? Are you with me? Yeah, I'm feeling the energy quite strong, and I want to talk about this today because my Chiron is in Taurus, which is related to getting the needs met, and in how you are received or perceived, or dealing with your transcending, going through experiences of having perceived, received the illusion of abandonment, neglect, rejection, betrayal, not enoughness, unworthiness, low self-esteem, all of these kind of things in terms of how you relate to others and relate to the world, and how you feel you're receiving all that you require and desire, and how is it like your perception of your reality basically from beyond you, and how along the journey when you have awareness of that and you refine your self-concept and you start to shift and transform from the inside out, and you see your external reality match up to you, you really do make a breakthrough in seeing this was all illusion and this was all serving a purpose to bring you back to yourself in meeting your own needs, in filling your own cup, in valuing yourself, in pouring into you, and taking your energy back so that you can focus on what you actually truly need for you, not attuning to the needs of others. If you're highly sensitive or empathetic and you identify with that, and almost as if it's a safety or protective mechanism or a coping mechanism or a way of feeling safe in the world to relate to others, or to fix or control or manipulate others, or to feel that you're doing that in order to keep yourself safe if you grew up in that kind of dynamic or have experienced those kind of relationships, that bringing your energy back into you and truly meeting your own needs for yourself. If your Chiron is in Taurus, you may be really resonating with this. Drop a comment if that's you. Hello, my people. And filling up your own cup and meeting your own needs through your self-nurturing, like I mentioned in my previous video, in how you care for yourself nutritionally, in cooking for yourself and feeding yourself, in meeting your needs, in monetizing on things and providing financial security and stability for yourself, and anchoring in stability into your own body, in breathing into a feeling of home and safety and security, and an anchor within your own energy body, as in, all my needs are met. I'm safe, I'm stable, I'm secure. All my needs are always met. I'm provided for. And connecting to that divine connection and divine knowing helps you dissolve those illusions of scarcity or lack or feeling separation or disconnected or whatever it may be. If you feel that you're rejected or not wanted or not loved, and to see the illusion of that, and to see how pouring love into you allows the universe to respond in kind, in pouring even more love into you, and how you are the change. Through you being the frequency, you affect your external reality and have next level elevation from those energetic shifts within you match up to meet you. So the more you're in your heaven, and the more you're taking care of you, taking care of your energy, taking care of your needs, the more you see that your needs are met. And the more you're in the knowing of that, I'm asked to talk about how it's a requirement to be in the energy of trust and anchored in that without seeing immediate results. So that was the other thing to talk about in terms of instant gratification over building something, and how it's so important at this time. I'm feeling, aside from this Chiron and Taurus energy for everyone who's connected with this video, to ask you to reflect on if you're pursuing instant gratification and joy in the moment and the next experience and the next thing and the next quick fix and so on. And that's tying into yesterday's video of making plans and focusing and thinking of the long-term view and having the discipline and the devotion to commit in focus to a long-term view and vision, and how that can give you greater inner fulfillment and satisfaction and reward and value and legacy and connection, and fulfill you far beyond what instant gratification can give you. Are you willing to put aside the now moment of enjoyment to dedicate yourself also in the energy of enjoyment, in focusing on truly meeting your needs and acknowledging your value in how you add value to what you do and what you create and who you are and what you share, and intending to create something from a longer perspective with lasting impact and lasting results. So that was coming through strongly, as in to come on and put that question out there, to express it, to allow you to reflect on, where am I in need to thank something, sorry. The energy of instant gratification over playing the long game, and how playing the long game may require you to surrender to perceptions of feeling or perceiving that you are going without in the moment when it comes to connection or enjoyment or money, which is illusion. When you're recalibrating to a new frequency and you're devoting yourself to your creator mode, things fall away. You can experience tower moments. You can feel like you're being tested by the universe, when it's simply realignment, that things are calibrating to you and it's nothing to fear. You're asked to hold the energy of safety and home and security and stability within you in process of that evolution, as in divine order, in divine timing, your new reality matches up to meet the new broadcast that you're signaling. And the new broadcast can be, I'm committing to this regardless of external circumstances. And it might be that your external circumstances are not quite lining up to what you would prefer or what you envision. But there's an inner knowing in you that you are called. In your calling, I'd seen a reel on this the other day, in how if you're looking for your purpose calls you, as in you don't make the call, the calling calls you. So you are called to the calling, to what comes from you as your true heart and soul dharma. And Reiki activations really activate this. It's one pathway. It's not the only pathway, but one pathway to upgrading that frequency and to seeing beyond the veil, the illusions, and coming into that energetic resonance and activating what's emerging from you so that you are more in your heart and soul aligned purpose rather than in the egoic what you think you want, which is more likely to give you the instant gratification or the short term picture and not the long view and not the true inner fulfillment that will truly bring you contentment, peace, joy, harmony, connection, love. So much more comes from that truly sits easy and gives you true joy and excitement in your body every day. That you wake up excited about that itself, that you get to be that version of you, regardless of external circumstances. And once you're in the energy of safety and trust and anchored in that root chakra activation of knowing that when you're following and allowing the calling to guide you, and you commit and devote yourself to it through discipline and through belief and faith and trust, that you're breathing in your value in that process. And so that value is reflected back to you. And you start to see and experience how you are the money and how it's the frequency of wealth emitted and broadcasted from you when you place greater and higher priority on your value energetically. So you see that magnetized to you. And that does require you to give up and detach from seeking or wanting or chasing or needing and looking and desperation and neediness or unworthiness or victimhood or self-pity or self-doubt or judgment or fear or worry and all of that. That's to wash it off and to breathe in. I breathe, therefore I prosper again, and breathe in your inherent value right here, right now, simply because you are, because you exist. And to be in the energetic broadcast of that as you commit to what you are building, to choose building legacy over instant gratification. Very strong message coming through. And what you can do in relation to money is come back to, even write it down, stick it on your fridge, put it on your bathroom mirror. No value of money is more important than you. You are the most important thing. You and your life force vitality, your beating heart, your aliveness is more important than anything outside of you. And I'm also getting that, and I was going through this in a new chapter of my book recently, more on that coming, in how if you're seeing prices increase, you can play a game with that and rather fall into fear, worry, or doubt. You're the meaning maker, so you can apply a new meaning and you can make the meaning more positive. You can make it, you can bend that to your favor, and therefore you bend reality. And to say, well, I'm seeing higher prices because I've increased my value, and therefore I'm seeing next level that things are more expensive because I'm more expensive and because my environment or my reality is calibrating to next level me. And this is a sign, a signal that I'm receiving a greater windfall of financial abundance so that I'm purchasing these things if I choose to with flow and ease. That things that may have seemed cheap to you have fallen out of your reality because you have calibrated to higher value within. What if you could play a game? What if you could make the meaning benefit you? And therefore, through that process, you come back into your power and you stop giving an emotional charge or power to something outside of you. And you stop giving power or putting money on a pedestal. And you come back to you being the power. And that's a way that you can transform and heal and transcend any emotional charge that you have there that may be taking you off balance, off center, and away from the truth of who you truly are, to come back into your I am. And to commit in your I am to what is calling from you right here, right now, in asking you to build and devote and make plans and to see the long-term gain, to monetize you being more you, and to have that as a gateway to your next level heaven. And how you being more you brings you more fulfillment and joy and happiness and success. And it benefits everybody else. If you'd like to step into empowerment coaching with me, where we go through your birth chart, we go through human design, we go through your unique soul blueprint, potentially soul origin, things to support you in knowing yourself even more intimately. When you know yourself even more intimately, you know what you have to work with, because you are the product, the service, the key, the magic, the wisdom, the offer. If you're looking to step more into the creative mode, particularly if you're feeling disillusioned or unhappy somehow, unfulfilled in your current work calling or career or job or profession or whatever it may be, and you've been contemplating making the switch into a creative mode, then absolutely step into a call with me for how I may support you getting on that journey, which in my own case, being perfectly honest, has been a wild ride of trust, of faith and surrender and pivoting, and coming back to understanding your frequency and embodiment and being and knowing and remembering nothing is more important in your life force vitality. And everything comes from there. The more you value it, the more you offer it in value, the more that value is reflected back to you. And the greater inner fulfillment and happiness and contentment and peace and harmony and love and joy and success and wealth and abundance and opportunity and magic that calibrates to you in the energy of being magnetic. I'm guided to pull cards from this deck that I have here in front of me for simplicity. If you have something on your mind, something you'd like confirmation about, to draw your attention to that right here, right now. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Okay, this one is coming out. I'm then guided to pick another two. Thank you, angels and guides, for bringing through messages for the collective that have connected with this video right here, right now. Do look up your Chiron and do look at and zoom out in your relationship with money. That, okay. We're kind of tying in. We have purification, and that is suggesting abundance coming through in your intentional purification of your mind and your beliefs and your thought forms and emotions. And in purifying that in your energy, you bring in next level abundance. Your energy field needs to be clear and cleansed in order for you to calibrate to your next level. The sun is about to come out for you. I'm hearing, let your love radiate loud and clear. Let your love radiate loud and clear. And that being the truth of who you are, focusing on your truth. There is a good message on this in the booklet, which I'm guided to go to. You're following your truth, speaking your truth. Be honest with yourself and speak from your heart. Find your truth. Listen for what is sincere and honest in others. One of the most difficult things is to know what's true for you and what isn't. So this is telling me about energy of alignment, being in alignment with what is true for you. Let go of anything in your life that is inauthentic. So it's not you being authentic to you, because when you're authentic to you, then you're generating and creating more of what is truly you and what is your truth. And therefore, there is more flow and you can be in flow state. And therefore, you're in abundance and more magnetic, because you can't draw into you more of what you truly require, what's in resonance with you, if you are coming from an energy of inauthenticity. Release relationships in which you can't be yourself and can't be real. Being genuine can allow your spirit to fly and the song of your soul to be heard in the universe. And there is abundance and reward in that. It may not be on your timing, but it is absolutely in divine timing. You simply have to anchor into I am in process with love and wonder and magic and faith and trust, and commit, regardless of the timeline that you think it may take you. Simply taking the next step on that path will activate great happiness and joy and contentment within you, regardless of external outcomes, because you are choosing alignment. And when you choose alignment, you broadcast a very powerful signal. The next card is purity. And that is purity of intention, being clear in your heart about what it is that you truly want in your heart, following your heart. Meditation is recommended for that, even to shut your eyes and come down into your heart, to listen and to listen to your body, to do a walking meditation, to do some sound healing frequency, to even stick on. I'm getting 70s, 80s music and dancing in the kitchen, which I was doing previously before this recording. Okay. So message for whoever it may appreciate that, and how in activating your joy, you can have divine inspiration for, to, and through you, and messages can come. And when you're in fear, worry, doubt, you are blocking your field. But when you come into lightness and you open up your channel through joy and receptivity, you can receive guidance for you. So purity, no matter what has happened in the past, everything can be fresh and new. Again, the purity of your soul is shining through everything that you encounter. You're entering into a period of grace. Simply open your heart and know that the best is yet to be. Past does not need to equal the future. That's purification. We're letting go. Your future can and will be shimmering, and I was hearing shimmering when we were on this card, sparkling and bright. Oh, limiting patterns are dropping away. Recurring challenges are releasing, because you're in resonance with the truth of who you really are and your value, incredible magic and wisdom that magic that you have to offer. This is a time of redemption, forgiveness again, and holy healing. And the healing within you creates your next energetic shift to have that calibrated to you in your energy field and in your next level outer reality. Be kind to yourself, give yourself grace, commit in devotion to the long game over instant gratification, knowing your monetary value right here, right now, simply because you exist. Breathe it in. Hold it. Feel that magic in your body. Broadcast, radiate it. Be expansive in your energy. Send the signal of expanded expansiveness out into the universe. And an affirmation of I'm open to all the abundance, prosperity, magical opportunities and possibilities available to me right here, right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and so it is. Money flows to me freely and easily right here, right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and so it is. My income greatly exceeds my expenses, and I'm so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and so it is. The universe is working in my favor, and I'm always provided for. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and so it is. All my needs are met right here, right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and so it is. If I perceive anything to be missing, it is because the truth is that it's not necessary in my reality right here, right now. And I trust a greater force is calibrating things in my favor right here, right now. All is in divine order, divine timing, and I'm grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. If you'd like to step into Reiki attunements with me and go through more on chakras and frequencies and healing, cleansing your energy field, spiritual hygiene, and more, you check out my website in the description. I will be happy to enter into space with you for you to receive. Lots of love. Thank you for listening, and see you in the next one.